So the thing to remember, and let me slow my speech down. I have a few more seconds to finish up. Some things that I read about whenever I first started researching this, before I actually got to an article that put it all together, was this. Before they released this on the market, they hyped it. And the way they hyped it was they put it on eBay through a third-party seller account, said there was a limited amount of them. So they started advertising, but there was nowhere to buy it. People had to buy it third-party through second-hand purchases. So think about when an iPhone gets released. When an iPhone gets released, there's only so many people that can get them. Now, Apple could, in all intents and purposes, could totally put enough phones on the market in that first week to satisfy demand. Totally. And if anybody says that's not true, then you don't understand manufacturing, because it's not that hard to pump out a few extra units in order to satisfy demand. They purposely don't satisfy demand because by doing that, it creates a higher demand by controlling the supply. So if you have a smaller amount of supply and you can't meet demand, that keeps your prices up. What happens in that area is people are so frantic about getting the iPhone first before anyone else does that they camp out in front of iStores, Apple stores. They camp out there waiting to be the first person to have the iPhone 6 or the 6 Plus or whatever version it is. But they spend a lot of time and effort to get that because it becomes a status because they're the only ones that have it. Now, people aren't stupid. People understand that they can profit from that, so they get other people to stand in line with them. They pay them $50 to go buy the 2 iPhones that they're allowed to purchase. And then they go home and put them online in the very first week. So you can either stand in line and hope to get one, or you can go on eBay and pay twice as much. And it happens with every single iPhone release without fail, every single time. So what this company did was they kind of borrowed that same mentality. They published all these articles about this product that was coming out that very few people had access to. They controlled the supply by not allowing anyone to actually buy it for a certain amount of time. Then they went on eBay and they listed the product for sale for $300. $300. And I think the product right now, I think you can buy it for like $45. Last November, there was a similar product made by the same manufacturer, and it was called X2 or something. Some letters that didn't make any, it was a brand that didn't exist. It didn't exist in language, so no one was searching for it in Google, so Google couldn't go find any content on it. So they did the exact same thing, and they're doing this in 6-month intervals. So every 6 months, a new pill will come out from the same company. It's the exact same product. All they do is rebrand it, and before they release it, they release 500 articles about it, touting all the different benefits for it, and then they have all the scam links, they have all of the user testimonials, they have all the review links. But the truth of the matter is they completely control it, top to bottom, left to right. They control all the content on the internet about it, and it takes about 4 or 5 months for the market to catch up, for the search engines to figure it out, and for people to be able to get the actual real information about what is in that bottle. I think it's going to get more and more difficult with the Facebook revolution and social media, because people can just take a picture of what's on the bottle. These companies have to label what's on the ingredients, but you can't go find the ingredients anywhere in any of the content that exists before the product is launched. The only way to get it is to buy the product and see what's on it yourself. And after that point, let's be honest, not too many people run blogs. Very few of us have ever written a blog article. And very few of us are going to go through the trouble it's going to take to put this whole thing together. So the next time you see a new miracle drug that isn't backed by a scientific study from a third party, you're asking for it. Just understand that, if you want the sugar pill, then buy it. If your money isn't that important to you, then buy it. But there is nothing new being released or invented, unless it's in the lab for the most part. I mean, we know what plants are here on the planet. Different combinations of them might help. And I'm not saying that herbal supplements are bad. I take 2 herbal supplements myself, and they've had a profound impact on my life. I take melatonin in the evenings in order to get to sleep better and have better sound sleep. And it took me a very long time to find that it actually does work, because I never wanted to believe that herbal supplements could work. And I take another supplement just for general well-being and health, and I did notice a difference in that. I'm not saying that these supplements don't work. In many cases, they do work. But whenever you see the marketing hype around a new product, that's, you know, they're asking for an arm and a leg to try it, and there's no real competitiveness, and it's new, it hasn't been tested, it hasn't been out for more than 6 months or a year. This is probably what you're looking into. You're looking through the glass hole, and you can see how deep the rabbit hole goes whenever you look at a product like Alpha ZXT. Now, what I'm guessing is going to happen is that over the next few months, they're going to sell less and less of these things. They're not on any premium market. It's not listed on Amazon, because they know they can't control the review cycle on a third party, on a big site like Amazon. So that might be one thing to take away from this whole conversation. If it's not on Amazon and it doesn't have solid user reviews, then I wouldn't buy it. All the real companies that sell real supplements have their supplements posted on Amazon. And there's one reason for that. Amazon is one of the biggest online marketplaces in the world. So if you're not putting your product there, you're missing out on a lot of sales. If someone doesn't want to put their product on Amazon, it's for a reason. It's because they don't want to get tracked, and they can't control the reviews that end up hitting their product. So as I mentioned, this is the best, most well black marketed. I'm astounded at how good of a job these people did marketing this product and running advertisements to it. I imagine they make millions of dollars on this product, and once they burn this product, it's not going to take them a lot to put a new label on it, slap a new label on it, and push it out the door. I don't think there's going to be any doubt in my mind that will happen. They've already done it twice. They'll probably do it again. So just be aware of what you're buying. I hope this helps. I don't plan on running a YouTube channel, but I will post these videos from time to time so you can see, get glimpses of how internet marketing works. And if you're interested in that kind of stuff, or maybe interested in getting my take on the world, subscribe to my channel. And if I get a few subscribers, I'll be sure to post another video. I hope this helps. Have a great day. See you around.